against Nigeria is with everything in us. Everything. And that's why we are defeating them. And those of you who do not want to be part of Biafra, pack your bag and leave Biafra land. I'm telling you, it is not going to be very conducive for you. Those of you who have been sabotaging Biafra from the time immemorial, it will not be very, very conducive. Pack your bag and go. I am telling you the fact. The people of Biafra has risen up and nothing will stop them. If you do not believe in what we are doing, then you better get out. We're not going to stop. God knows we can never stop until Biafra is restored. We are peace-loving people. We abhor death and killing of another soul. It's in our nature, that's how we are. But because of that, they have been coming and killing us all these years. We've kept quiet. They've been killing and killing and killing quiet. We have a case at the ICC. We have a case at Africa Union. We have a case of, what else again? Pending before the UN in New York. We've been to Geneva to tender our case. Before UN, till today, nothing. In fact, the more we complain to them, the more they come to abduct and rape our children, the more they come to kill us, the more they want to take over our land and our forests. And who told them that's going to be possible in our time? In a time, in a movement that I lead, you think you can come into our land and take it over? Oh dear.
All right. You know, the reason I play some of these clips sometimes is for some persons that have lost hope in what Biafra is doing in the Biafran movement. For the people that are confused, what is happening? What are we actually doing? What is going on at this juncture? It is important that I bring up these short clips so that you yourself, your hope will be revived. Only a even a blind man in a time like this will know that it is no longer business as usual. According to Master Simon Ekpa, the fight against Nigeria is with every fiber in Biafra. For every Biafrans all over the world that is on this move towards freedom, they are doing it with every breath of life that they have. So if you think it's still business as usual, jokes, where saboteurs will just come in, do one or two things, sabotage everything and go their way. No. It's no longer business as usual. Eyes have opened more than you can imagine. People are now seeing clearly. Master Simon Ekpa has really done a nice job. Starting from where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stopped, he has been doing a very tremendous work. And if you don't want to know, that Biafra is already here, you are the most ignorant person. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Now something came up. It happened yesterday. Yes, I think. Let me just show us this news headline. Nigeria will work if Southeast works. This is coming from the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Shettima. He says Nigeria will work. How? If Southeast works. So what happened? Why is the whole attention on Southeast? What is going on? Can someone tell us what is going on? What is actually happening? Why has everyone zoomed their attention on Southeast? The other time they said the reason Southeast, okay, someone asked a question, why is Southeast quiet over this protest? Like other states are protesting, we are hungry, this is happening, federal government is not doing us well. While other states were busy crying, pouring out their hearts, Southeast resolved to be quiet. They haven't said anything, they haven't protested anything. In fact, it got people confused. What is going on? You know, it's more like what happened in the days of old in the Bible. You know, why the Egyptians were crying as they were losing things, going through. People at Goshen, that's the Israelites at Goshen, they weren't feeling all those things. Every of their things were intact, but the Egyptians was busy crying. They were crying. Look at what is happening to us. Still at the time where they were get heading towards the Red Sea, sometimes the Lord will come to them with a pillar of cloud, or with a pillar of fire. In the night, he's their pillar of fire, and in the day, he's the pillar of cloud. So it got the Egyptians confused, and they began to question, what is going on? What does this people have that we don't have? What is it that is giving them this boldness, this confidence to just stay at peace with themselves? But you see, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that Biafrans are peace-loving people. They don't believe in killing people. No, they are very peaceful people. So when you are bringing up your troubles, this and that, they just remain quiet, because that's not their way of life. That's not what they believe in. Now, the vice president is saying, if Southeast works, Nigeria will work. How true is this statement? How true is this statement? Now, a very logical question. How do you want Southeast to work when Nigeria have chosen to detain Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? How? That's just a very simple question. You should, before you start saying this, you should start with releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Once you release Nnamdi Kanu, then we can discuss how do you want Southeast to work for Nigeria to work as well. Everyone have their own opinion about this. On this note, I will welcome you all back to Imoko BTV, the very TV of the moment, where we keep updating you about the latest happening in Nigeria, around Nigeria. So why not subscribe to this channel, like our videos, share our videos, and join us on both Facebook and Telegram. Yes, join us on our Telegram channel at Imoko BTV for more updates and information. Okay. Yes, let's go back to why we are here. Nigeria will work if Southeast works. I'll bring us the details of this news so that I'll leave everyone to judge, to know exactly what he was trying to say, because me, I haven't understood yet what he has in mind. Why saying that? Why saying that federal government to pay youth unemployment benefits, set up consumer credit program? Wow. Why am I the only one that is finding all of this funny? Federal government to pay youth unemployment benefits, set up consumer credit program. Wait, how do you want to pay someone that is unemployed some benefit when you haven't paid the employed ones? Just my thoughts. I want to understand what's going on. You are ready to start paying unemployed youth some benefit, while the people in office already, people that are employed are complaining, minimum wage this, minimum wage that. Instead of paying them some benefit, why not create more employment opportunities for them? Just thinking out loud. I don't know, but then we'll get to the root of this by the time we do the details of this very news, so that we'll understand. Augasta, how do you want it to? How do you want? Nigerians have seen a lot of things. They have really faced a lot. When we talk about seeing shege, Nigerians have seen shege. So when you are saying this kind of thing, it looks very funny to them. And I wouldn't blame anyone who would ask question like this, Oga, how? All right, let us go straight to the details of the news headline. Nigeria will work if Southeast works. That's Shettima. Details of the news. Vice President Kashim Shettima has said that Nigeria will fully work when the Southeast performs optimally in industrialization with adequate power supply. He equated the region with the Jews, whom he said are practically mobile, economically enterprising, and educationally ambitious. The vice president disclosed that he rejected a proposal that suggested to cut off the Southeast from electricity supply due to a debt profile, noting that President Bola Tinubu means well for the nation. The Southeast and the governors of the zone are the best among others. The vice president made the remarks during the launch of Southeast Business Roundtable Light Up Nigeria program conducted by the Niger Delta Power Holding Company Limited and the PHC in Enugu on Monday. Governor Peter Mbara of Enugu State said that the Light Up Nigeria project signals a new dawn for power and industrialization of the Southeast region, noting that the initiative aligns with his administration's disruptive approach to governance, underpinned by thinking outside. According to Vice President Shettima, we have to make the Southeast work. We are targeting the Southeast for a 2 million job for women and the youth. We are proceeding to Abia State to commission the power station built by the elder statesman Professor Bat Naji, and we will also commission some road projects, and back to Enugu to commission the smart school, because education is the greatest gift you can give a generation. Even as I'm reading this out, it's sounding more funny to me, but then how, I don't understand. I still don't understand. What about the North? Won't Nigeria work when the North starts working? What about the West? It's not just about a particular region. This is a general something. A general something. I mean, we have much more population in the North. So why is the focus on Southeast? Wait, let us think this way. Biafrans will say, the reason you're bringing your eyes to Biafra land, I mean to Southeast, is it to appease the heart of Biafrans? I don't understand, so that they won't walk away from Nigeria. As long as Mazi Ekpa is concerned and every well-meaning citizen of Biafra is concerned, Biafra has already left Nigeria. So look at Simon Ekpa's response to that. Tell these terrorists that Southeast will only work for Biafra, not for Nigeria. A very simple and straightforward answer. Sir, you said Nigeria will work if Southeast works. No problem. But can someone go and tell him that Southeast will only work for Biafra, not Nigeria? Not Nigeria. Right, all right. That is it about that. I won't say much. What's your take? Do you think he's saying the right thing? Will Nigeria work when Southeast starts working, functioning properly? Is this something that generally every region in Nigeria should work? For me, every region should be carried along. What do you mean by that? Who told you Southeast have not been working? Okay. That is that about that. Let's look at this. Federal government to pay youth unemployment benefits, set up consumer credit program. And we want to know how federal government hopes to do that. Let's take details of the news. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister for the Economy, Wale Edun, on Monday disclosed that the President Bola Tinubu has directed the design of a social security unemployment program where unemployed youths will be paid. The minister disclosed this while briefing State House correspondents at the end of the Federal Executive Council (FEC) meeting presided by President Tinubu at the Council Chamber, Presidential Villa, Abuja. According to him, at this period of heightened food prices, Mr. President has committed to doing all that can be done to assist in giving purchasing power to the poorest. And in that line, he has committed and instructed that the Social Security Unemployment Program be devised, particularly to cater for the youth, for the unemployed graduate, as well as the society as a whole. So we have coming in the nearest future an unemployment benefit for the young, unemployed in particular. Similarly, Mr. Edun said there will be a consumer credit scheme to alleviate the pains of economic adjustment. He said, finally, all in the same line to emphasize that there is empathy and there is feeling for those who are less well off or feeling particularly the pains of this adjustment. There is coming a social consumer credit program. So by making consumer credit available, of course, goods become more affordable. The economy even gets a chance to revive faster because people have purchasing power that allows them to order goods products, he stated. Edu also spoke on the review carried out by the Special Presidential Panel on the National Social Investment Program NSIP, which has submitted a preliminary report to the president. He said that the president gave highlights to the council meeting, noting that what was done was a review of the existing mechanisms, a review of the existing programs, and where there have been successes, such as 400,000 beneficiaries of the JEEP program, and so on and so forth. He added that those have been identified and recognized. School feeding program is another example of relative success, and while there is still some further work to be done, particularly as regards availability of the financial data, which is still being looked at, the interim report has been submitted, and a key recommendation of the panel was that, especially given the heightened limited household purchasing power at this time, rising prices, particularly elevated food prices, it's important to restart the program. So the direct payment to 12 million households comprising 60 million Nigerians is to resume immediately, with the important proviso that every beneficiary will be identified by their national identity number and the bank verification number. Therefore, payments will be made into bank accounts for mobile money wallet, so that whether it is before or after, there is verification of the identity of the beneficiary. Each person that receives 25,000 naira for a total of 3 months will be identifiable. Even after they have received the money, it will be clear who it went to and when it went to them. And that is the big change that has allowed Mr. President to approve the restart of that direct payment to beneficiaries program. The problem is not even starting this program that is the problem. The problem is when this program starts, even the privileged amongst the people will still want to have a share. Nothing like, you are creating an avenue where you pay the unemployed. Are you playing? Are you like you don't understand the system again? Whatever the federal government wants to do, in as much as it's going to make the country better for the people that are already suffering, let them do. But if you will start such program, you must make sure that things are put in place so that all these wicked souls all around, selfish and greedy people that would want everything to themselves, will not take advantage of this opportunity. So what do you think, my good people? What do you think about this? Will Southeast work? Will Nigeria work if Southeast works? And if federal government is to pay unemployed youth some benefits, how is it going to work? Do you think is the best idea? So drop your opinions. This note will draw our curtain. Remember, you are on Imoko BTV. We'll bring you update 247 about the happenings in and around the country. Subscribe to this channel, like our video, share our videos. Join us on both Telegram and Facebook for more updates. Until next time, thank you for joining us.